Welcome back. This lesson, what we're going to do is actually we're going to start a sprint planning. No laughing in sprint planning, please. So, what we're going to do in the sprint planning is we're going to start out the product owner. That's me right now. I'm the product owner. It's going to present to the development team.
And
That's
the Scrum
right
Master.
now. Yeah, and the Scrum Master. It's going to present the actual. Since this is the first sprint, we're going to start planning. We're going to present the actual product we want to end up with. And the actual web page that our customer required. So again, I've talked to the customer. That's not the hat you're wearing right now.
Nope.
But I talked to the customer and she wanted us to actually build a page for her hairdresser salon. So a web page, right? And we've decided on a couple of epic stories right here after talking to her. And one of them is a welcome page, some kind of landing page that we can actually see whenever you go to the page as a customer. Right? So the first things we discussed was she would like some kind of area that shows the 4 most sold products on a page. And I've made a story for that. So we have the epic story and below is the first story that I created. So the user story is actually, as a customer, I should be able to see the 4 most used products on this welcome page. So I want you guys to develop that.
So in what way? Is it with pictures or is it with videos, or should there be a description, a price?
Yeah, so I think that's a very good question. I think the first thing we talked about is there should be a picture of some kind. So we are just going to add that right here. It needs a picture. And I also think it needs to show a price. I'll actually ask Trine about that, the customer about that later on, since you're also Trine. I'll ask the customer about that, but there should be a price probably so the customer looking at the page knows what the price is for this product. And maybe you should be able to click it to go and see the actual product, right? So that's also kind of a part of this assignment. Any other questions?
So should the customer, user, should he or she have the opportunity to buy the product in there?
Not in the first version, no.
Okay.
No.
Good.
Just go and look at the product, not order it or anything like that at that point. So that's kind of the goal right here. There should probably also be a small explanation, a small text, right?
Yeah,
Info text, description, that's a good word. Description. So that's kind of the first assignment right here. And you can go on and create tasks later. I just want to kind of present to you what we have. There we go. The second story we figured out was, as an admin, I should be able to edit that page. So, let's actually put in welcome page instead of landing right here, because that's kind of the term that she used, Trine used. There we go. I would like to be able to edit the layout. So she wants to be able to, if she doesn't want, if there's a banner in the top, she doesn't want that, she can change it. And also, where does she want to show the product? She wants to change that as well. Maybe even how she wants to show the product, she might want to change that as well. So there's still a few things, a few unknowns right here, but I want you guys to just start out by making some kind of layout page where we can show to her that she can press an edit button as an admin or something like that, and then maybe drag some modules around and decide a new layout.
So how skilled is she within?
I don't think she's worked with computers before.
Okay.
Worked with actually changing a page like that before. So it needs to be some kind of drag and drop system,
Okay.
right? So we can add drag and drop as a description right here. Should be drag and drop. D&D. Modules. Right? So they are modularized. So you have areas. We could also call them areas, if that's better. Right? Areas. And again, it's not that important that it's perfect first. I just want to have something to present to her after the first sprint. So we need some kind of way so she can move it around and give us feedback if that's actually what she wants.
But it also takes some time for us to set up everything, all the technical stuff.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. So maybe we need another backlog item right here. Maybe some kind of initial setup. I'll just call it that, initial setup. You're talking like setting up
GitHub.
the IDE, setting up GitHub, preparing for the actual development,
Exactly.
right? Yeah.
Exactly.
I'll add a bit of time for that. I'll just call it other right here, and let's just put in here, we need to at least have some GitHub set up, we need some IDE set up, we need, we're going to build this technical in our company, we're using Angular, so that'll be the front end. We need to set up some Angular project. And the backend is going to be Firebase in this project. That's the requirement from the top, management. Yep. So you have to set that up as well. Let's just add this right here, and let's put it as the first project backlog item right here, because again, you grab from the top and down, right?
Exactly.
Now don't you think there's plenty of work right here? We don't need to start specifying the product page right now, but I still added it because of course she wants to be able to, as an admin again, to be able to edit and work with her products on her own, because she doesn't want us to have to go and change the page every time she gets a new product. So that's kind of why she wanted this epic story in here as well. And I can just go and show one of them. As an admin, I would like to be able to add products, for instance. But let's not work with this today, because I think there's plenty of work in these two for the first sprint.
Yeah.
But next lesson we can try and do an estimate and figure out if that's the case.
Yeah.
Okay.
See you.
See you.